Yo, what up? Eusebius here, back at it again with another video. Today we are going to be talking about music in the mental hospital. So while I was in the mental hospital, there were these certain parts of the day where we would have a little break from group therapy, where we would be able to do whatever we wanted in our rooms. Well, technically not whatever we wanted, but we were allowed to have our own version of free time, but at the same time remaining safe. And so what we would do in our rooms was draw, journal, talk, play cards, and stuff like that. Even do puzzles, read books. At least for the first mental hospital I was at, and I'm gonna be talking about that first, the first mental hospital. So anyway, when we were having breaks, we were also able to listen to music, and they gave us these radios that we would be able to listen to music from. And I remember in particular, one of my roommates would play his music very, very loud. I was on an antipsychotic at the time, and still am. But in the beginning of the day, I would take, I think it was 2.5 milligrams, and then at the end of the day, another 2.5 milligrams. But eventually, I would get to the point where those 2.5 milligrams would make me very drowsy, knock me out kind. And so, there's a car outside. I'll wait till it passes by. And it's gone. Okay, so where was I? I think I was, yeah. So, he would, I think this is where I left off, I'm not quite sure. He would blast his music really, really loud. And, having been on an antipsychotic, it would normally make me very drowsy. But I would be lying in bed trying to fall asleep, get a quick nap in, while he's just over here blasting his music. And yeah, it was just it was very distracting, I'd say. And I don't do good, and I don't do too well with very loud noises, so it got a bit intense, I'd say. I didn't want to tell anyone that the music was getting to me because I saw that as kind of sissy and weak. But now I realize that, hey, if something is making me experience negative symptoms or bad symptoms, then I should really speak up about it. And I encourage you, if you're watching this and you're experiencing some kind of symptom, talk about it. Talk to someone about it. Maybe they can help you out. And I don't think it would have been that hard for my roommate to just turn down his music a little bit. We also had a thing called the music room, where we would be able to play all kind of instruments. It's actually where I learned how to play ukulele for the first time, and it's pronounced ukulele, not ukulele. Ukulele. Yeah, let me get mine. Let me play some stuff for you. Know this song? Put it in the comments below if you know this song. Oh, it's us. Fuck! I don't want to tune it. And that's just a couple chords just to begin with. But that's where I actually learned how to play the ukulele. Anyway, but yeah, we would do things. That's where I learned how to play ukulele. Some kids were learning how to play guitar, and we sort of made a little band. We called it Psych Ward Mosh Pit, where we would just slam on the instruments, try to make whatever sound, and just dance, scream, and whatever that people do in mosh pits. It was kind of funny till we got in trouble. But yeah, that was the first mental hospital and my first experience with music in a mental hospital. The second one was not too bad. So in the second one, our rooms were very, very echoey, and if somebody was even bouncing a ball in one room down the aisle, you'd be able to hear it down the aisle. So it would be very distracting. Just simple things like bouncing a ball, or because it gets really, really boring. And so a lot of kids would take a stress ball and bounce it against the walls. But you would have a couple people in rooms down next to them, down the aisle next to them, complaining about the constant boop, 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 boop of the ball hitting the wall. But anyway, the acoustics were great. So I did sing a bit, because I like to sing. But I realized that that was a very bad idea, because I was likely annoying a lot of people. And there was this one patient, I think I call him Little K in these videos, and he kept going, AK-47, Glock 11, something 9, I don't know. He kept saying that line over and over and over, and it just, I don't know, man. I'm not a big fan of rap, so, uh, but yeah. We did have a music room in the second mental hospital, but it wasn't as, I want to say, mosh pit-ish. We did play We Will Rock You, because one of the therapists, we were doing music therapy, and he had a guitar. He would play dun dun tap, dun dun tap, and I was on the drums, and then another kid was on tambourine, I think it was, and another kid was on the synth, and so we were just playing We Will Rock You. Is that what it's called? We Will Rock You? We will rock you. Anyway, regardless, it wasn't as intense, but we did have a good time. And yeah, I mean, I'm gonna make a part 2 to this video because there's so much more I want to talk about. And this video alone is already 9 gigabytes, so I'm just gonna leave it off at that. This mic, it is powerful, so it takes up a lot of space for me to film anything for too long. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you in the next one. Shoots.